Let's dig deep. What is it that keeps taking me back to that first drink? It's shit that goes deep in my core and it's hard to identify, and sharing it with you guys is gonna make me sound a little crazy. The hell is in front of you, side and behind it, can feel every sign of a human declining and believing that time is upon us when all of our people are blind, yo. So being plagued with the have to know, like this pseudo knowledge, right? This unrealistically powerful, subliminal, below the threshold of my consciousness, strickenness, need or desire, however you want to say it, to have to know everything, right? My family never came right out and pointed the finger at me and said, we've got super high expectations of you. We're going to be really disappointed if you don't achieve them. We want you to be stricken with fear and self-consciousness and self-pity. No one along the way ever came right out and said any of this stuff, except maybe an asshole here or there. Damn sure not anybody in my family, right? But I developed this. The disease of this addiction centers in our minds, right? Like the old saying goes, I didn't have a drink in third grade, but I sure could have used one. My internal condition been so uncomfortable for so long. Being able to identify that I fucking have to know things that I couldn't possibly know the answers to, and my mind fabricates the potential results of all these things and then picks one of those fabrications to be true and believes them, right? I'm never going to be tall enough to dunk the ball. I'm never going to try. Or I'm never going to be able to run fast enough at track. I'm never going to run it, right? Or I'm never going to be able to be smart enough to figure out this job, so I won't apply for it. Little shit like that. Then it gets even worse. For example, I thought that my family had these high expectations of me, right? Because they're prestigious, successful in all these things, great people, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So in my mind, I fucking fabricated all these things that I thought was in their head, that they fucking believed, that they had expected out of me, and I believed them to be true with no facts or evidence to back it up. And this shit steered courses of my life, bro. These fabrications, this disease, this spiritual malady. A malady is a spiritual disease, right? And so creating such an uncomfortable internal condition, the only thing that could relieve it was drugs or alcohol, right? Or the only other thing that really gave me that rush was fucking riding wheelies on crotch rockets, dirt bikes. So here's small examples of how it manifests every day, even to this day, and me knowing it and self-appraising every day to try to stay on top of it, right? I'll go in your head, fabricate what you're thinking about the way I'm feeling, and then I believe it to be true. You could just be having a bad day, bro, and I'm taking it like you don't fuck with me, right? Like I don't know that, for you didn't come right up to me and say, I don't fuck with you. But I manufacture it and I believe it to be true, right? And it's manifested throughout my entire life through jobs, careers, businesses, relationships, right? This shit even, they say resentment's the number one offender of us addicts and alcoholics. This even prerequisites that, right? That's what the fucking issue is here. Because I'm going in my head and I'm manufacturing what you're doing, what you're saying, how you're thinking about me, what you know, your opinion or whatever about, and it's none of it's fucking true. You might get a little truth here and there, but all that does is just adds to the spiral, this rabbit hole I'm digging, right? But here's the worst part about it. It's fear that's driving it, right? The book says we're driven by 100 forms of fear. Fear is what's driving this shit. And the lack of God consciousness, not having any kind of relation with the higher power or faith in anything, right? Just lost, just blocked from the sunlight of the spirit, okay? And so as I'm digging this rabbit hole of fabricated potentials about all this shit in the world, it starts branching off, right? Okay, so what does she think about me? Oh, I go in her head. Now I think, oh no, she's thinking he's a blind motherfucker. I won't ever fuck with him, right? And I'm thinking, damn, you know what is it, bro? Is it something I said? Is it the way I dress? Is it how I carry myself, right? And then now I'm believing it's gonna be one of those, and whichever one of those I pick to believe to be true with no fucking evidence to back it up. And it's just digging a hole on top of a hole on top of a hole. And fear is just driving it. And every single bit of it's fabricated. It happens to everyone every day. That self-consciousness, that lack of fucking courage, that goddamn self-pity, all these things that are happening. Pseudo knowledge, whatever the hell you want to call it, this fucking stricken, disease driven fucking desire to know answers to things that we couldn't possibly know the answers to, bro. And it's just the worst when we're looking into the past, and it's the absolute worst when we're looking into the future. We couldn't possibly know. We couldn't possibly know. There's no evidence to back up what might happen in the future, what might have happened if I did this differently, right? But we fucking believe the outcomes to be true, and it's sealed. It's a sealed deal. It takes a lot of practice, bro, and mindfulness to catch that shit. Believe it. I've been sitting here thinking to myself within my head about how the people that are going to view this video are going to perceive me and this message that I'm trying to deliver. And I couldn't possibly know the answer to that, right? So that was one thing that I had to come to terms with, was being at peace with not knowing. I don't know. And I'm okay with that today. I don't want to fucking know now. Now that I see what it's done to me, I don't even want to know, man. And I am totally okay with that. Here's the second big thing, okay? I and myself, right? I had defeated myself. I hate myself. I'd rather be by myself. I don't have a place in this world. I'd rather off myself. Who the fuck is I? Who the fuck is I, right? Is there two of me? I'm pretty sure there's only one of me, right? Who is this I in there telling me that I'd rather be alone by myself? I'd rather, that I hate myself, man. That I'd rather get drunk and be by myself. He's been in there full time my whole life, bro. He ain't even on payroll. He has no place in my head, man, in here, bro, because there's only one me. He's fabricated, bro. He's been manufactured by this spiritual malady, this disease. And the sense of ease and comfort, which comes immediately by taking a drink, is the only thing that quiets him down, makes him happy. I'm sure other people experience the same thing with food, sex, gambling. Who the fuck is this I? How do we get him under control, bro? He's coming from the core. He's coming from within, deep over the lifetime, bro, of all this shit, man. He's the one that fucking triggers these fucking rabbit holes of the false knowledge that we couldn't. I mean, god damn, are y'all hearing me? I know that I sound crazy, and I feel that way when I speak about this stuff. But I had to identify this stuff in order to come to at peace, to be able to unblock the fucking gates that were keeping me from the sunlight of the spirit, right? I've got to find this spiritual solution to this malady I've been suffering from, all these damn things in my freaking mind. Hell with being physically dependent on shit. I just cold turkey 16 milligrams of fucking Suboxone, right? The drinking, that was easy coming off that shit, bro. The weed kind of gave me some allergy issues for about a week. Other than that, I mean, hell, that shit. The physical part wasn't nothing, man, but this internal spiritual fucking malady blockage shit is deep, bro. Now that I've been able to identify all this stuff and be honest about it, get it out, identify it first with good sponsorship, goddamn good sponsorship, man. Thank God for fucking Hal. To get it out there, man. Yes, of course, it appears that I'm insane, man, but at least I have worked it through and been able to identify this stuff. And sharing it with you guys, I'm praying is going to help somebody out there, man, because you ain't alone, man. I know what goes on up here. Believe that. If I wrote down everything that went through my mind in a day into a book, they'd lock me away forever. Period. It's just... So I hope this video helps somebody, man. It's been a long time since I made a legitimate fucking video like this for YouTube to post. Man, just put in that work, bro. Find some good spiritual advisors, bro. Sponsor somebody, man, that knows what the hell they're talking about, man, to help you dig deep and identify this stuff, man, because it's 99.9% been fabricated and believed to be true. What does the community think about me? Oh, I'm going to fucking go in every one of their heads and make up what the fuck they think about me and believe whatever the hell it is I'm making up to be true when not a gosh damn one of them in the community said a single fucking word to me about it. Anyway, hope this video helps somebody. Peace and love. I've been on TikTok live 2 to 3 Saturdays. Probably gonna start going live on YouTube. Anyway, I'll stay in touch with you guys, man. And we're gonna try to keep growing, man. Identifying all this old crazy shit, man, that kept me in the gutter for so long. So, peace and love.